We all memorize the golden rule of investing, buy and hold. So why is it that the exact second the market bleeds red, 90% of us completely lose our minds and smash the sell button? The problem isn't that you don't know the rules. The problem is, those rules were written for a perfectly calm brain. And when the market tanks, your brain is anything but calm. Picture this. It's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. You jolt awake, grab your phone, and open Robinhood or Vanguard for the 5th time since yesterday. The screen is just a sea of red. Months of your hard-earned salary just wiped out. Your stomach drops. Your heart is pounding. You start doom scrolling on Reddit, reading about a recession, inflation, the end of the world. And then you tell yourself, look, I'm not panicking. I'm just being prudent. I should probably sell to stop the bleeding, sit on cash, and buy back in when things calm down. Holding cash right now is just the smart thing to do. That right there, that is the sweetest lie we tell ourselves. I'll be completely honest with you. Back in March 2020, when COVID hit, I was up all night watching my portfolio tank, and I was this close to panic selling everything at the exact bottom. Here is the brutal truth. That safe decision has absolutely zero financial logic behind it. It's just your body desperately trying to escape physical discomfort. Today, we're going to dissect exactly why your brain hijacks your logic at the worst possible time. And better yet, I'll show you how to build a defense system so you stop shooting your future wealth in the foot. Because let's be real, when you first opened that brokerage account, the plan made perfect sense, didn't it? There's a harsh truth on Wall Street. Having a sky-high IQ or a master's degree won't stop you from selling at the bottom. Investing during a bull market is a lot like reading a book on how to swim while sitting on a sunny beach. The water is calm, there's a nice breeze, and you think, easy, if the market drops 20%, I'll just buy the dip. Everyone on the internet says so, but reality hits different. When you turn on the TV and CNBC is flashing a bright red crisis ticker, when your group chats are blowing up with panic, when gas prices are through the roof, eggs at Walmart cost a fortune, and companies are doing layoffs, you're not on the sunny beach reading a book anymore. You've been thrown into freezing water in the middle of a storm, and you realize you are drowning. Theory and practice are miles apart. And you know what? Panicking doesn't mean you're stupid. It's literally science. 2 Nobel Prize-winning psychologists discovered something crazy called loss aversion. Simply put, making $10,000 feels great. But the psychological pain of losing that exact same $10,000 is twice as intense. When the market crashes, you aren't looking at dry data on a screen anymore. You are reacting to physical pain. Every market drop feels like a direct threat to your family's safety. But why? Why do educated adults react to digital numbers so violently? The truth is, the reason you panic isn't in the stock market. It's a survival mechanism hardwired into your brain from millions of years ago. Let's take a quick trip back to our caveman days. Biologically speaking, your brain cannot tell the difference between a stock market crash and being chased by a bear. Both of these trigger the exact same alarm system. Back in our hunter-gatherer days, what kept our ancestors alive was the amygdala, your brain's alarm center. When you see a bleeding portfolio or read a terrifying headline, that alarm blares. It immediately floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline. The worst part? When that alarm goes off, it literally unplugs your prefrontal cortex, the modern part of your brain responsible for logic and long-term planning. Meaning, at the exact moment you need to be thinking 10 years ahead, that part of your brain is completely offline. That's why your decision to sell has zero financial logic. You're hitting sell on Vanguard just to stop your body from pumping stress hormones. You are literally paying for temporary anxiety relief today, using your future retirement money. If you think you're the only one trapped in this cycle, look at this data. Historically, the stock market returns around 9 to 10% a year, but the average everyday investor takes home about half of that. Why? Because of behavior. It's called action bias. They can't sit still. When the market drops, we feel this burning urge to do something to save ourselves. Sitting on your hands and watching your money drop feels irresponsible, almost like you're neglecting your future. You are fighting millions of years of human evolution right now. So how do you win? The answer is not trying to develop a mind of steel. The answer is building a system so you don't even need one. The greatest investors aren't fearless. The difference is they know exactly how flawed and emotional they are, so they design a system to protect their money from themselves. Ever heard of the Ulysses Pact? In Greek mythology, Ulysses knew that when his ship passed the sirens, their beautiful song would drive him insane and make him crash the ship. He didn't trust his own willpower. So, while he was still thinking clearly, he had his men put wax in their ears and tie him firmly to the mast. He told them, "No matter how much I beg and scream, do not untie me." And that's how he survived. In investing, you need to tie yourself to the mast when the waters are calm, so you don't do something stupid when the storm hits. Here are 3 highly actionable ways to build your own mast. Number 1, write an IPS, an investment policy statement. Don't just keep it in your head, fear will wipe it out. Write it down on a sticky note. I am buying this index fund to retire in 20 years. A 20 or 30% drop is normal. I do not sell based on the daily news. Next time you want to hit the sell button, pull that paper out and read it out loud. The goal here isn't to magically make you brave. The goal is friction. It forces a 10-second pause between your panic and the sell button. That's enough time for your logical brain to reboot. It's a message from calm you sent to panic you. Number 2, go on a media diet and limit checking. Seriously, the more you look, the more your heart hurts. Delete the brokerage app from your phone. Set a rule to only check your portfolio once a quarter or even once a month. When the market tanks, turn off the TV. Stop doom scrolling on Reddit. You don't need daily news to hit a 20-year goal. Number 3, and this is the best one, automate everything. Set up automatic monthly contributions to buy your index funds. Why? Because it completely removes the human decision-making process. Market is up, you auto-buy. Market is tanking, you automatically buy the dip without having to wrestle with your inner demons. You don't even have to try to be brave anymore. Do these 3 things and you won't just protect your portfolio, you'll give yourself peace of mind and significantly lower your anxiety. Ultimately, if you've ever stared at a bleeding portfolio with a pounding heart and shaky hands, please remember this. You are not a bad investor. You're just human. Your brain is trying to protect you. It's just that, in the modern financial world, that survival instinct accidentally becomes the exact thing standing between you and wealth. The legendary Charlie Munger once said something that hits incredibly hard. If you're not willing to react with equanimity to a market price decline of 50% 2 or 3 times a century, you're not fit to be a common shareholder. Winning the game of wealth isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the person who can stay in the game the longest by not shooting yourself in the foot when things get dark. Have you ever panic sold something and deeply regretted it when it bounced back the next day? Let me know in the comments below. I guarantee you many people have, so let's share and learn together. But listen, panic is loud, and it's obviously destructive. But what about the financial mistakes you make quietly? The ones you make month after month, feeling incredibly proud of how responsible you are being? The truth is that automatic 3% you're putting into your 401k right now might be a silent trap that completely ruins your retirement later. To find out what this silent killer is and how to fix it, click on this video right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.